I'm going to start recording some new things that I'm adding to my SMP. Sounds like such a stupid thing, but yeah, it's SMP. I'm basically just going to be cataloging all our new builds and things, and just will be nice to see the evolution of the server. I know I'm starting in the middle of it, and a lot of things have already been built, but I feel like a lot of things will be added in the future. And I just want to have recordings of it for memories and just, you know, to make me like it a little bit more. I'll start with giving a tour. We'll start from the origins. So this world came from humble beginnings. We started in this legendary, I mean, it's a legend now, but formerly just Hobo Hut with no legend. To explain why everything looks this way, it's because I'm using the resource pack Mizunos. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
No.
Because I'm not a weeb. As you can see, this place is overgrown with vines, but there is a little decorative tree just to give it a nice little homey vibe, even though it is mostly dirt. Moving forward from this, we evolved into potentially evolved into a society. You know, we're living in a society! I'm just gonna say, I'm really horrible at multitasking, so, I don't think I meant to be giving commentary, because I'm awful at it. But, you know, whatever. We moved on, and kind of split into two directions. One of us went that way, and the other one, some of us went this way as well. I'm not gonna be giving out anyone's username, because I don't know how they feel about, having themselves doxxed as of yet. So this is the garbage can. It's eternally burning, the sign, which never actually burns for some reason. So it's basically netherrack. Interesting little tidbit, I guess. Do with that what you will. So this is the main house. This roller coaster goes all the way to one of our other members' houses. My boyfriend, actually. So, you know, that's why he's so far away, because I hate him.
I'm joking! Stop! 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 Stop the break! Stop!
So we started out with just this first floor, which actually had a grass floor for an extremely long time. It had some amethyst blocks and copper. Many things have been renovated in here. There used to be like I don't know, everything was just mixed up and in your way. So this is our bottom floor, which has most of the sleeping arrangements in it. We have a couple bunk beds, and then there's a little aquarium right here that you can also kind of get into, but it's not that crazy. As you can see, the glass is right over here. This is where we basically store all our stuff. This next floor is our map room. Now this thing I'm like pretty proud of, because I just really like these balcony type things that have the rails on the side and like look over some like multiple floors. I just feel like that looks really cool. So this is basically the entire oh wait, I need to update this too. There's a farm. I will be right back. Freaking phantom's still chasing me. Die, dude. It's a very chilled out server, I guess, because a lot of us just are here to build and not really like do hardcore survival. So we do have keep inventory on. Sometimes I've accidentally turned that off, and a couple times we died in the end, which was pretty funny. So no, not really that funny. It was kind of bad, because then we had to get back our stuff, and it was just ugh. So this here is our home house. We are looking at this whole thing right here, this big rectangle. The Hobo Hut would be right around in this vicinity. I believe it would be like right there. If you travel along the railroad, which goes underground sometime and then it comes out, it goes around here, goes down this way, you get right here, and this is basically, that's the ends of all of our building so far. I'll go through everything here As you can see, we have a tank. No, it's actually, yeah, it's a tank, trust me. So this is just the one that's zoomed in at 1 by 1, and this one's zoomed out like 4 times. I don't really know how all the map stuff works, because I'm not cartographer, sorry. This is where our home would be. You can kind of see some cubes of stuff that's been built. We have defeated the Ender Dragon. He has been killed. Which, you know, our keep inventory was switched off in the end, so yeah, that was kind of legit. I have a Woodland Mansion map, which I've never been to Woodland Mansion, and I'm kind of curious. I want to explore that later on, maybe in another video, try to find that out, but the thing that we have hosting the server can get really laggy if you travel really far, so you know, that might not go super great, so we will see about that. You can kind of see some stuff out there. Oh my gosh, so this thing is like supposed to be a chair, but it's also activated by the pressure plate, which is, you know, limits of space kind of messes some things up. And then the 4th floor we got— oh yeah, I forgot— why did I forget to mention this? Okay, let me kill this man. If I can. Sir. Oh. You know, I used to think I was good at Minecraft PvP, but no. I don't know how I forgot to mention this. The ceiling is literally an aquarium, like totally. We even got a little elevator that goes up to here. So yeah, it's pretty small and simple, but I think it looks really, really cool since it's all glass and just like those are sea lanterns in the corners. This disgusting thing needs to die. Got him. So there's nothing in the top floor. I don't think that there's actually a way to get in. Oh wait, no, there is. I remember. It's way back over here. I made a little trapdoor so that you could somehow, if you are good enough, after many thousands of tries. Alright, watch this. I did it. So this is the attic. That was not worth the effort. This took me an extremely long time to get around to building, and so this thing kind of looked like garbage for a long time. Yeah. I think you can kind of tell what I built and what the professional builder built. 'Cause
you're ugly, you're disgusting.
Look at that garbage, look at that thing. Bruh. What is that? What is that garbage? And sadly the render distance also does not let me look very far, so I can't really show you like everything from this point. This texture pack is so cool. It makes the birch fences look awesome, and the granite walls are probably my favorite thing ever. So that's basically all in that little guy. Little guy. We have one of our earlier builds was this Enchanting Room. I love secret doors and stuff, so yeah, you just go into the painting. Yeah, not sure why he's there, but you know, whatever. So let's start off with some of our earlier builds. It's going to be hard to cover everything here, but I might have to cut out like looking at all the details of stuff. I'm really not good at budgeting my time. So we got our little Enchanting Room. We also have this this very jokey house. This texture pack makes all of the villagers into furries, so yeah. This might not be YouTube safe, so this man is a drug dealer, basically.
Cocaína.
And this is his house. That's it. That's the whole deal. We got our little farm here, and then we have basically one of the members tried to build a mob spawner thing. A mob spawner? I don't know what you would call it. It's, you know, the giant like cube in the sky that makes something fall down through a big tube, and then it goes down and lands on the ground, and then you just can hit it and get XP from that. but it doesn't really seem to work. I think that the mob spawning rates are slower in this server as well, so a little bit tragic. She made it out of dirt, so I decided to cover it up with some other stuff, and it took me a while to remodel, but I'm actually like, pretty happy with how this turned out because it actually looks kind of cool. It still needs a lot of interior decoration, but it does its job, you know, it covers up the dirt. Which, you know, another drawback of using the dirt is that the Enderman would just keep picking up the walls, and you know, that didn't really go super great. I wonder how I can get in. I don't think I made a way to get into the top floor, so you know, that's just gonna stay there. We got some balconies around here and stuff, and we used to have I think they're called CIT pack. You know, you could put stuff in an item frame and then it would just give like it would just like render as another thing. So this looked a lot cooler. But now it just looks like water bottle 3. I'm pretty proud of this. I came up with this on my own. This little, I'm sure this has been done a million times. I don't know, my brain decided to work for some reason. And then we got a second floor up here with some more water bottles. And I'm just going to exit through the ceiling. We have a library right here and a barn. Connected to the library is an observatory, and we have a smithy, I believe. Basically where we smelt all our stuff. This is the adoption center over here. Not really adoption, it's more just like animals live here because I don't want them to be plaguing my home. These are my 2 parrots. I need to name them something ridiculous. And then we have this man, Charles. I kidnapped him from the ice. I don't think he likes to be here. You know, no biggie. And here's a burger. So we got our little greenhouse, which looks super cool. Has some glowberries, cactus, and netherwort growing in it and on it. We had a lake house back there and another house of someone else. And then we also have our museum, which is one of the coolest guys. There's a cafe right there too. It's so hard to cover everything here. And that's our nether portal, which takes us to some other places like the end. This cool snow village that I found, and someone else's house that is actually kind of far away from us. We have a guy, you know, under dragon head. This is a leather helmet. A golden helmet and an iron helmet, just because like there's nothing else I know how to put on an armor stand or like anything that could fit into a case, like a glass case, so that's all I could think of, really, even though they're not really that great. But yeah, we just have all sorts of cool decorations on the walls and I feel pretty proud of that. We have our cafe here, as you can see, heavily advertising Myznos. Just really cool. One of the people in our service is so good at building, so I just have to admire everything because I can't build that well. We also got our giant hay farm over here. I think that this looks really cool because it's so big. I don't usually make farms this big, so I usually see those in servers and stuff. So most of the wood that we use for like our pallets kind of is like birch most of the time. We use birch, dark oak, cobblestone, and spruce. That's kind of our little palette. I've never really built with a palette before, like being on this server, like not in like a whole town of a certain palette. This one is a little different because it has nether brick, but you can hardly tell with the pack. It just looks like you know, the same color as the dark oak. So I'm gonna take some rides on the roller coasters to show where those go and talk about those places. And I think that might wrap up everything. So we'll start with the first roller coaster, which will take us down this way. One thing I should say is this This birch thing that you see with all the like pillars holding it up, that used to be a villager transporter, so I had a villager breeder way back there, and it started overproducing villagers, so I had to shut it down, but I didn't want to break all of it because in case I needed it again, or just because I'm also like really lazy. It basically took all the villagers, it's hidden under here, but you can still hear the water from it. I basically sent all the villagers to here and made them have their own little houses, which, you know, don't function great. That's still like a really horribly made floor, and a lot of these things are just really messy, but I don't care since it's functional. So this is supposed to be kind of a jungle themed village, and there's another member's house, and there's another house as well. I do think that this village looks kind of cool. It just does still need some work to make it look better. The original village I tried to make it covered, like encased by this whole wall, and this did not have a ceiling before, but I don't know, it just was too small, it didn't work very well, and that's when I built that spot over there, and I let them kind of free roam, because I wanted to protect all those villagers at first, but then I just realized there were way too many and I had to kill a lot of them. He now has horrible working conditions. This is our mending guy. So over here is the other house. This is also not super polished, but I think it still looks kind of cool with all the different layers. And it's kind of infested with— wait a second, there's a man in here? I had no idea. That's basically the end of, after this is just like wilderness, no more buildings. I did not know that axes broke those fastest. These guys just like don't know how to crawl on rails, so they get stuck in there all the time. I'll show a couple things from the barn and the library. So somehow a skeleton horse was acquired from a lightning storm, and I don't know how, because I have a lightning rod and I tried to set a horse on top of it and tried to zap it through that, and it didn't work. It just killed him, so I'm not sure how this man survived. I didn't know that was possible, because it seemed like, I mean, I knew it was possible, and I thought that they maybe removed it because my horse just died. And we also have our library, which I think has much untapped potential. This is where I keep my book that I started out with. This guy basically has all of the coordinates to all the important things. As you can see, 7 pages. And then we have our observatory tower. And yeah, pretty amazing telescope, huh? I'm pretty sure I went through like 50 torque in like 2 days. I think I was all from jumping off of that building like 1,000 times. Okay, so this next roller coaster goes up to the hotel. Sorry, I just got like surprised with the Christmas presents, so I mean, it's a bit stunned. As you can see, this goes around our skyscraper, local skyscraper. He's a good man. So if you have a silk touch axe like this, like Barbara, it will just chop down all of the leaves as well. And so we kind of have like a gazillion stacks of leaves, and I figured I'd just use them to build a hotel. But I usually just throw them in the garbage can. That's why that we have that garbage can in the front. Oh, quick tip. If some place wants to pay you to go to their hotel, maybe not a very good hotel, we got a room of one of our residents in here. I feel really proud of making this bed. I think that's really cool. Another room up here, I think, just for like anyone who wants to live here, but I have my little cauldron that's supposed to fill up with snow, but kind of just does not want to for some reason. And you know me, I love secret rooms, so there's another secret room back here, and another secret room back here. And this is supposed to be the Among Us room. I hate this. There's another mini coral place down there that I made. Another farm. And then we also have our little turtle residence. Which, you know, I've been trying to get them to breed, but I think that they require an actual beach biome. So that's not what I have there. So hahaha. Oopsie. As you can tell, I'm not incredibly adept at this version. I think after I show this, we'll probably wrap up with the skyscraper after I show these last couple houses. Basically this right here is another member's house, and they're planning to put some dead bushes in here to make these look like trees, and I think that's gonna look so cool. The decoration that they put in their house looks so good, dude. They told me that they looked up a bunch of tutorials, but it still just looks great. I think it just looks so cool. That's another cool house, which is at the other end of our basically little city. Then we have two other houses over here. This little sandstone house, which is available for anyone to claim. And then we also have the lake house over here, which belongs to our master builder, who's responsible for the server actually looking good. As you can see, I like to litter people's houses with burgers, so yeah, I'm evil. So I basically used to have my cows hiding in the underground in a really bad spot. This here is heavily remodeled, so it did not look this good. They all got moved, all the cows, into this new farm, which looks so cool. I don't know how they built so good, but a couple men trying to go to American Ninja Warrior or something, I don't know. It really just do be like that. So this here is Apple Tower, named after our legendary Muhammad Abu.
Yes, I am.
This is Abdul. He lives at the top of the skyscraper. I can't even see to the ground. What is my render distance at?
Bruh.
Not even if I can't even see anything if I turn it up, so we're just gonna have to trust that we're not gonna hit the ground. That's the skyscraper. Okay, and finally, there's a lever right under here. So if you pull that lever, this little guy opens up. We have some more little things that take us down here. This is the Incredibles lava wall from the Incredibles. That's it. And then there's like a little underground thing that I'm not really sure what to do with yet, but I just have a couple trees growing and grass. So this is kind of based off one of my old servers where I built an underground village, and I thought that was really cool. I might try to do that again. We'll see what happens though. So that guy just closes up. That's basically the tour. I haven't gone and shown the other bases yet, through like the nether and stuff, but we will get there when we get there.